Alright guys, so we got this one episode, which I think is 8, and then 9, I will be doing an hour special.
Marvelous. Let's get right to work.
I'm at 10, I'll be doing an hour
The
special.
is vital, so I've secured us a nice, out-of-the-way spot for the ritual. Meet me in the innermost chamber of the Dark Temple, where you pacify the apparition, and we can begin.
I trust you've made all the necessary preparations.
Indeed. All I need are the artifacts themselves, and, of course, you. Then we can begin. But there is one thing. Given the sensitive nature of this ritual, I would ask that you not bring your pirate companion. Your Deshard is fine, desirable even, given the sensitive nature of your bond to him.
I understand completely.
Good. Now, hurry and meet me in the Dark Temple. The sooner you arrive, the sooner we can begin.
Alright, so knowing that, I think I might just turn on the trip guess, but we can still do this fairly easily. So how you do this? Oh, you really might be, yeah. So I try and guess now. Okay. Since I know I cannot bring him along, I have to bring Calban, which makes sense why they give you 2 companions so fast. Because, you know, if you didn't have the 2 companions. Although I seriously remember that if you were playing the Jedi, you already have 3 companions by this point. Now, I have learned that each mission, there's about 12 planets and about 15 hours worth of content. You get, apparently people say you can get through these things in 15 hours or less, which I really highly doubt that, but, and I guess, darn it, I don't know. And I guess the total amount of hours that you spend on this is if you decide to go with all the explanatory missions and stuff, it's apparently 33 hours. Well, actually 40 hours about, or 35-ish. Which, knowing my luck, it's like 40, probably 50, which is a lot, actually. There you go. So I found out some things about Galactic Seasons. This is not as easy as I thought it was, apparently, to get. So apparently, to get Galactic Seasons, which I should have once read this, I have to complete objectives, and then from objectives you gain season requests. Which I should have kind of known that. It's a daily. Yeah. Alright. I'll know that for next time. Personally, what I would like them to do for the future is, like, each character can earn 25,000 conquest points, and then that would be a lot easier ways to do it, but... I probably am not going to get anything more than this. And I found, I don't really think it's worth it to spend 5,700 coins just to... Man, we skip a lot of enemies to there. I don't know why you cannot teleport on this planet for some reason. Yeah, next time, on the next chapter, we'll be doing an hour per each character, so we might be able to get the series done in 15 episodes. Probably more fast than 15 episodes. Because I might do a 2-hour special each 5 episodes, which will be massively huge. I don't know what character I'm going to do next, whether it is the, Trooper or the Consular? You guys can pick that in the comments. On any video, you can just comment Trooper or Consular, and I will do either one, depending on who gets the most comments, who gets the most likes. 1 point either way. Do not just read the comments. That only counts 1 point per person. I'm kind of psyched to do Trooper. So, like, if we don't make a decision, I'll probably just do Trooper. Because Consular, I've been told it's quite boring. And then I'll probably have to go back and try to complete the other quest that I know I have to complete. It's either that or just hope to God the bug's been fixed finally.
Tidama. In Teufel Atraus.
Knowing that she's probably going to attack me, I probably should keep my stuff on me. Man, this is not that hard to kill these guys, actually. The real thing is, I really wish there was just conquest points that really helped you out with that instead of like other things. Because like conquest points will help you out with like your allies and stuff, but that's how I think they should redo seasons. I think seasons should be done by conquest points. I don't know if it would be like, I mean,
In Teufel Atraus. us erbai was us.
Personally, if it was me, I would give you 3 companions by this time, but oh well, get 2. They're 2 fairly weak
Such
companions, so I will say
marvelous
that much.
power radiates from you now. Clear, strong. You have truly come into your own. You possess great power, certainly, but the teachings of Korriban seem to have had scant influence on you. How many times did you have the option to expand your power and yet stayed your hand? Do you really know what it means to be Sith?
Like the Sith Code says, my chains are broken. I can choose my own path.
Indeed it does. But what worth is that freedom if you don't use it? I've arranged for you to receive the title of Lord of the Sith. I hope you realize what an honor and responsibility it is. As a Darth, I answer only to Darth Thanaton, who answers to the Dark Council. As a Lord, you're only one step below that, and you tower above many.
I hope I live up to the honor.
You've already exceeded my greatest hopes and expectations. But I'm getting ahead of myself. There is still the ritual to undergo. And I'll warn you, the ritual may prove a trying experience. But once it's done, you will be truly great, truly powerful.
We can't waste any more time.
Yes, I am eager as well. But there is something I must tell you. The truth is, I have not been completely honest with you. I wish I could have been, but the timing was not right. Look at me, apprentice. I am sorry to have concealed it from you for so long, but it was such a pleasant vanity to share in your youth.
You're most welcome.
Listen, apprentice. Various Force rituals have helped me maintain my appearance and some of my vitality. But inevitably, life fades. I'm dying, apprentice. My will, my intellect, my spirit are as lively as ever, but this body is dying.
Is there nothing I can do to help?
You've already done more than you realize, apprentice. You will allow me to live on. Be prepared. As the ritual ends, you will likely see me collapse before you feel it taking effect. Do not panic. Know that this is what I have trained you for, primed you for, from the start.
The sooner we finish this, the better.
Ever eager. And here I thought you might be less than willing. We will accomplish so much once I am in command of that wonderful vessel of yours. Just hold still.
In Teufel atraus.
Oh crap, I completely forgot to put the thing on. Well, I'll put it on in a minute. So you guys will probably get a little tiny bit of clicking as I go.
You can't stop this ritual from happening.
Apprentice! What have you done to me? Why couldn't you just hold still for a few moments longer? Why couldn't you call your monster off?
I need to learn that ritual.
That monster broke through my defenses, interrupted my concentration, diverted the entire ritual. 5 years of preparation, finding the right person, training them, researching the artifacts, gathering them, wasted! You were my legacy, my one chance to defeat death! You fool! You have ruined everything!
You shouldn't have opposed me.
You think you're clever? Well, this beast's body is quite powerful. Powerful enough to punish you for your rebellion.
The Deshard is bound to me, and now so are you.
That bond, that damn bond. How can your will be stronger than my own? I am the master, not you.
I'm not any happier about it than you are.
Pataya gila senaim. Panabidu pi pugdu gas fantan. Swayway silbans in iswish. Paman ik alkas jam. Guidis intis isvares.
I'm just as befuddled as you, whoever you are.
Was jabe wise jabe. Prophetis. Wisans jagara haitain. Unswekon pose warpai nupai insats jains ones jan. Mat insok ja, himan kudana, ja ayun pro kumana.
It seems Zash went into your body, but you didn't leave.
Mansgasai.
Protest all you like, Ken Vol, servant of Tulak Horde, but your ancient master's artifact has been turned against you. And through some strange and miraculous trick, neither you nor Zash have full control.
That sounds pretty complicated and unlikely.
The Deshard was not part of Zash's plan. Perhaps his innate resistance to the Force impacted things. Flesh of my flesh, you have defeated your master. The great danger that I feared is past. Your rise to glory complete. I don't know whether we will chance to meet again on this side of death, but I am at peace. I came to say goodbye, and good luck.
I'll see you around then.
You are Lord Calig now. It was once a glorious name. Use it well.
I'm telling you, Corrin, Zash is not all there. All this talk about dreams, it's nonsense.
No, Carl. I saw Zash enter, and we both saw her first apprentice go in later.
If I went around expecting everything I dreamt to come true,
Look, Carl.
Darth Zash, you murdered her.
I'll finish you off just as easily.
Hold your weapon, Carl. This is not what Zash wanted. My lord, we have not met, but Carl and I are Zash's newest apprentices. She honored us by telling us about a prophecy, a dream she had, one that has now been fulfilled by you.
By all means, continue.
Darth Zash dreamt that her strongest apprentice would eventually rise to destroy her, but she also foresaw that the same apprentice would rise to bring new glory and strength to a fragmented Sith Order. She went knowingly to her death at your hand, so that you could lead the Sith to glory.
Zash was weak, and I crushed her easily.
As she knew you would. We have been anticipating this day, since Zash first leaked the rumors of your incredible triumph over Darth Scotia. Zash answered to Darth Thanaton on the Dark Council. He'll want to speak to you, but we are your servants.
I will see this Thanaton, and then our work can begin.
Yes, my lord.
Now what are the rest of you staring at? Bow to your new master.
Alright, so we get more armor apparently. This is probably an upgradable army. Yes it is. So this is good, this is good, this is good. Okay, so now we can just sell that. Oh, nice. Talk to him.
Ja us
That's quite enough of you.
ay kagay wire papa fr. So I daga ay wisandans ni namans for isis bi jandans amin.
Ready for departure.
So they kind of made Calvin even less useful now because apparently he is also a companion that apparently gets controlled by another Sith. Which is just sad and true, but knowing that it takes 11.3 hours, 12 hours to complete a chapter, God, that's a lot of hours. You cannot complete this in a day. I mean, am I surprised now?
In Melaritis Pulenais Lake is a far
Darth Thanaton, I believe we spoke once before. I hope you've settled into your new role. Your brief career has been of great interest to me. And with Darth Zash dead, I think it's time we finally met. If you'll be taking up Zash's work, we have much to discuss. Meet me at the tomb of Darth Andrew, outside Kars City.
I look forward to finally meeting you in person, my lord.
The feeling is mutual.
Something about that Thanaton guy rubs me wrong.
Your pirate friend has good instincts. Thanaton had me confined to Brahman Kars when we killed Scotia, and he'd have done worse if he'd had proof. He's not to be trifled with. Be careful.
Okay, so in theory that'd be another guy we killed. Now I think we could switch our companions to which better guy I've done. I'm really hoping I can get a third companion by this point, but I'm not really sure if I can. I think we're going to go to Cal City, which is here, and we're going to teleport to here, which goes to there. Oh god, the amount of enemies I have to go through. Which you can just walk through with this, and you actually do walk fairly fast, actually, now since you mentioned it. I know technically you do walk faster, but this will be a lot faster than trying to fight all these enemies anyway. And it's one of the abilities of using stealth to your advantages. I believe we are done. One or two mercenaries, even three mercenaries, are not fairly hard to go over and try to figure out how to get past. As see, I've only aggroed one mercenary in that entire block.
thank you for meeting me here. Respect for his superiors is the mark of a good Sith. Of course, Zash would have did disagree with me passionately on that point, but then Zash never respected tradition.
Being Sith is about being free, not blindly following an arbitrary set of rules.
Be careful. That attitude may get you in trouble someday. Tradition, principles, history, the threads that compose our society. Zash refused to acknowledge how one little tug could ruin the whole tapestry. Your work was sloppy, brazen even, but the news of her murder was sweet.
I would hate for my actions to disappoint you.
I only hope the next time you'll be a little less obvious. Nevertheless, we're here to talk about you, not Zash. You have demonstrated remarkable ability. Though I am a stricter master than Zash, I think you'll find that to loyal followers of our traditions, I am not ungenerous.
I know the Sith Code. Is there something else I'm supposed to know?
The Sith Code is only the start. You must study the history of the Sith. Make it your own. Now, I wish to see how you work. This tomb belonged to Darth Andru, Sith scholar and alchemist. I'm interested in his last writings, which were buried with him. Recover them for me, and we will discuss your place in my power structure.
I'm predicting I'm gonna get my third companion pretty dang soon, because normally it's every 10 levels you gain a companion. Which I will be intending to use her because she actually might be more useful. I think you gain about 4 or 5 companions per, job site owning, but depending on who my fourth companion is, that probably be the one that I actually upload decently. This does not really look like you have much of a love storyline, because the first 3 companions...
Up the walls, along the floors. Trespasser, trespasser. You'll not have it. It's mine. It's the last place in the galaxy that's mine.
I just want the writings.
Never satisfied are you, my apprentice? The poison's still fresh in my body. You defile my tomb. You and your sister both. The venom may have burned away my sight, but I know you. Don't make my mistake. Strangle your children at birth.
I'm not here to chat.
You will die before I hand over my writings.
Enough. Foolish child. Twice now you walked into the still inhabited tomb of a Sith Lord unprepared. Look around you. See the bones, the tattered robes. This is where Thanaton leads those he despises to death. You follow him blindly when you should plan to defeat him.
Did you have a scheme in mind?
Listen, flesh of my flesh. I have felt something in you since the day we met. You have a rare pull among ghosts. It's a source of great power, but it has destroyed many a Sith. It's your only chance against Thanaton.
What do you want me to do?
In my time, there were mystical movements among the Sith that sought to communicate with ghosts and harness their power. A Sith named Ergast was said to devour ghosts the way your Dashar devours Force users. His knowledge was buried with him near the Dark Temple. Seek this knowledge.
I hope this knowledge does what you say.
Good luck, flesh of my flesh. Don't make me remind you again that you are the last hope of our lineage. You must augment your power before you face Thanaton. I will not have the strength to defend you again.
That Thanaton will probably be easier. Probably outpost Warden and then into the Dark Temple. Yeah. I wish you could pay for some bonus chats to get you even closer to storyline, because I would totally pay for that, but... And also... And the long and season rewards aren't that big, actually. Like, there's like a couple armor equips you get, there's a couple grade equips you get. And like... Not terrible, but... Why? I've already had it. Oh, I didn't aggro anyone. That's surprising. I thought for sure I'd have to aggro some people. You don't find too many legendary players now, do you? What a legendary player means you've completed all of the quest. All of the storylines. I've completed most of the storylines, probably.
Not your time yet.
Oops. Well, might as well use it. I believe each storyline you complete, you get one extra one of these guys, so your quirk, I do believe, becomes more powerful. Since I've completed 4 storylines, I have 4 equipped battles.
Welcome, Seeker. I am the servant of Urgust, Lord of the Sith, keeper of his knowledge. Who stands before me, and what do you wish to learn?
There's a ghost in my way, and I was told your master knew how to remove it.
There is no way to defeat a ghost. Death can only be avoided, not defeated. But ghosts may be bound and their strength borrowed for a time. You must pull on the tether that connects life and death. You must learn to bind both sides of the Force, life and death, in what is known as the Force Walk.
I will do my best, if you will teach me.
Know to the bones that lay around you. Not everyone is able to master the ritual of Force walking. But if you are willing, drink from the cup before me. It is poison, but it will not kill you. Have you drunk? Good. The poison will take effect quickly. Then you may learn the ritual of the Force Walk. Now that you are unconscious, we may begin. The ritual has two parts. First is the pacification. An angry ghost cannot be tethered. The second part is the binding. A willing ghost is easier to bind, but by leaving the ghost its will, you draw less of its power. A pact may be formed to bind the ghost willingly, sealed with blood, or the ritual of binding may be performed. Good. You're a quick learner. It's been a long time since a creature of such promise has entered my tomb.
There has to be more to this than a little dreaming.
A very quick learner indeed. You might just make it out of here alive. This is the test. Bind me, and you go free. I'll walk with you a time and see the Empire once more. Fail, and I kill you. And don't bother trying to make a deal with me. I'll not go willingly. You have passed the final test. I am now your slave, and my power is yours. I am bound to your life, and you to my death. Use my strength to shield yourself against your foes.
So now you go back and you complete the same. I probably would have needed a speed boost to get through here. I might actually be able to do it. Oh no, I cannot.
Not
Not your time yet.
Apparently he could have though. He probably used it because I could actually, you know, once it's aggro me, it can't be aggroed on another character. And Sue Trooper was also instant to use. Or Jedi Trooper. Oh my god, this is a bad place to be in.
Back again. I hear you're slithering. Venom-toothed viper. The only cure for madness is madness. What's happened? What did you do to me? You're not my son. Bring me that treacherous scoundrel so I can cut him open.
I can force walk, Ghost. I'm taking your power for my own.
You won't have me. This is my last stronghold, and I won't be your slave.
I will free you when I'm done.
You will free me? I will not be bound to you or to this tomb. Seal the pact in blood, and I will come.
I'd say we've come to an agreement.
My strength is yours, but I will hold you to your promise of freedom.
This is a finger.
With the power of this ghost and of the other, you may shield yourself against Thanaton's wrath. Take this one's writings and show Thanaton what a good apprentice you've been.
No, I lost the finger temporarily, apparently. Actually, where is Darth Thanaton now? I guarantee you is at Sanctum Sectum.
Not your time yet.
Come on, we gotta fight through these guys. Alright guys, so I am going to end the episode